Hi, I'm Yoohyun Kim, and I'm the founder of AxePill. AxePill raises people's awareness of how medical waste causes harmful effects and prevents this environmental pollution by leading the people in the proper and easy way of medical waste disposal. As you can see, AxePill is the only app that cares about the environment and provides useful information to people. If you download the app, it will be divided into 6 functions to use. First function is to send, and it enables to send the medical waste. In the first section, they can send the medical waste by 2 ways. They can directly deliver to a nearby public health center and submit the form to prove that they did, or register in a group and entrust it to the volunteer groups. In the second section, we provided the map to find the public health center easily. If the users click or zoom in on a specific place, they can get basic information such as exact location, fast track to the nearby facility, office hours, phone number, homepage link, and more. In the third section, the users can check out their current activity points and guidelines of how the activity points are earned. In the fourth section, they can register for volunteer activity. The app outlines the volunteers' detailed data and places. In the fifth section, the users can learn basic information and check out some notifications in the community. In the sixth section, the users can check out the mission statement, frequently asked questions answers, and contacts. Our app is specifically focused on people who must manage medical waste, people who work at hospitals, medical facilities, funeral homes, veterinary clinics, and wherever waste is produced. The tier 1 is people who are aware of this issue and is willing to act to improve the situation, regardless of their background, people who are interested in environments and would act for it. Our tier 2 focus will be middle class and upper class, as higher income countries generate more than half of all medical waste worldwide, but are also educated enough to learn and use the solution. Tier 3 is people who aren't interested in environments and only sick for their sake. Eliminate the process of delivering to pharmacy. In pharmacies, odors, waste medicines, and unsightly storage owing to liquid medicines bursting are often a concern. Pharmacies are additionally burdened with collecting waste medicines because of the big amounts of waste medicines. According to the Korean Pharmaceutical Association, they mentioned that without burdening pharmacies, it should be feasible to collect and incinerate household waste medicines gathered at pharmacies. Raise people's awareness of how this environmental issue is severe. The fundamental issue here is the people's lack of social awareness toward the medical waste disposal. According to a survey conducted by the Health Insurance Review and Assessment Service, 55.2% of respondents answered that they dispose of medicines through trash cans, sewers, and toilets. In the fifth section, they can learn basic information. For the basic information, they can learn about the definitions and types of medical waste that exist. There will be articles and tips on how to reduce the medical waste and how it is important to dispose of the waste properly in nearby healthcare facility. Statistics on this page will highlight how our app has contributed to overall reduction of the medical waste. Reduce environmental pollution. This brings adverse effect to human. If a drug is thrown away with general waste, the progress goes like this. Deposit in the soil where it dissolves and flows into the ground to the plants to the animal, eventually to the drugs will return to us. When waste chemicals are dumped in sewage, they flow into rivers and sea to the fish and shellfish, and also it returns to our bodies through distilled water. In 2007, a North American research team conducted an experiment in which a female hormone activating substance was melted into a lake and then exposed to a fish. As the time passed, that specific type of fish couldn't reproduce and they started to decline. This is why we should segregate the medical waste with other trashes and use AxePill. Create easier route for people to access. For example, we have a detailed map. Other applications provide detailed information about how to handle waste drugs and why they need to be processed, but none of them actually operate or help people to trash the medical waste in a correct way. This is why we should use AxePill. So how do we encourage people to use it? To encourage participation in the collection, users will be also given various level of reward that suits them depending on their participation, such as the AxePill service points that can be converted into cash like a cashback system and card companies. We believe there is growing need among our target customers to look for a safer, easier route to properly discuss medicines without harming our society and the overall environment. We wish to address this issue through AxePill. Thank you.